Hi everyone, it's Razyel, Kayne. I'm back with another tour review, and today, Superion. And yes, he's fully toyhax, but this isn't really a toyhax review. Basically, I'm stopping toyhax reviews. Like, I'll still get sticker once in a while, but because of my eyes, I've been complaining about this for a year now. You guys know me. I can't focus as good as I could, so toyhax. This took me way too long. Like I did the first two, the white one. I can't remember their name right now, but this guy and Air Raid, Slingshot. I couldn't, I did the Toy Hacks review on them, and but I decided to wait until I have all the figures and the Toy Hacks to do the Superion review. So this isn't a Toy Hacks review. It's just I want to show off Superion, how everything works, and just have fun with it. Before I do that, here's a word from my sponsor. That's right, you can get 10% off djccollectibles.com by using my code 10OFFRAZ. One word. It'll be at the end of the video. You'll have the proper spelling. So go ahead and save 10%. And now let's roll the intro. Well, as you can see, I have half a new background. So basically, I wanted to have something on my back wall so that I don't have to, because when I zoom out for bigger figure like this or Titans, I hate when you guys see like all the crap around. I don't think it looks good, so I just want to show you. But the problem is that toyhax, where I get these styles from, stop making them temporarily, from what I understand. So sorry about that. So this is the old tiles that go with the volcano, but eventually I'll have new flooring if you want. But yeah, I just wanted to do something different. I'm taking the channel in a different direction eventually. There's a couple things I want to do, and find, because it's been 4 years and it's getting stale, and I'll be honest, it's not growing, and I want to change a few things to see if I can do this. But I'm really excited to complete this guy. I know I've complained about the scale a bit because I'm used to Jinbao stuff, which is like super taller, like double the size, but cannot deny that this is a fantastically articulated figure. Yes, it's a pants option, so I don't know. A lot of people have problem with pants forming. I don't, not anymore anyway. I think it's good what Hasbro did here. I'm probably not gonna get other Hasbro, except I don't know, maybe a Defensor, because I really want to keep my not Titans, but my combiners to be masterpiece size. Like, I want them to tower over everything. So that being said, Superion is really well done. Bit of a complaint is, of course, the huge calf. Like, it's pretty crazy how bad. I really thought that, because there's a mechanism. When you plug this here and here, it pushes on a slider that closes these doors. It's not a bad idea, but I thought that they were going to fold the arms inside the robot so that he would push further in, so that you would have like just the nose outside. It could have been done, but maybe not at this scale. So yeah, but I mean, overall, he's really well done. Yes, there's toyhax enhancement. You'll notice a few things. I kept the red eyes. There's tons of details everywhere on the chest, the arms. He looks really good now. Gold chrome for the ties. One thing here, some picture, like most pictures on toyhax website, had it like you do like one leg one way and the other one the other way. I went with a symmetrical look, so not the two same decals together on the same leg for the same color. I have OCD and I like symmetry, so I try to keep it as symmetrical as I can, and this is what I chose. Like the legs now, they used to be just plain red, so that's really cool. Like, I mean, it took me a long time to apply all this, but toyhax really did a good job. But if we focus on the mold, after you've, split apart, which this connection here, it's really, for me, it's hard to remove. I think it's because every time I assume this peg is here going in that, so I'm not pulling on the right one, and eventually I don't know, it just kind of gives away, but I'm always afraid that I'm gonna break it. So that's really annoying, but that's on me. But he has fantastic articulation. If you don't like to have the loose hand like this, you can always clip it so that it doesn't do that. And of course, right now I'm trying to show it, so, but it's, it kind of changes the whole dynamic. But these pegs here will go into here like this, and now he's more stable. But I don't mind a little bit of articulation. It just, if you pose him, then he's gonna, not be flabby or loose or whatever you want to call it. But he's a very good representation of what we had in the show. I think, yes, the stickers do make him a lot more toy accurate. And then this is a silver bolt decal, but it shows here. But then you have this one here. I mean, it's options that you can do with toyhax. But for the design, I think it's great. I mean, you have a full head rotation. Be careful not to unplug the ears. The arms, very solid. Like, I mean, the ratchet will hold, no problem. So that's good. The gun, you can, peg in two ways. So you have this square peg here going over here so that it gives him a more, I think it's a better look. But if you want, you can, where is it? There's a peg here, but it's right here. There's another peg here. So if you want to use the actual hand, like the peg in the hand. One thing is that the fingers don't move, so that's a bit annoying. So I think that gives him a bit of a too long reach, maybe. But it's, up to you. So, but I really like the idea here of, I think that gives him a more decent firing pose. So, yeah. But the joints are solid. I mean, of course, if I lift it and shake it, things might fall off. But I mean, it's not it's realistic. But I think that Hasbro did a good job with the ratchets. They have a joint, like a butterfly here. You can clip it if you want more stability, but you can unclip it if you want to move. The thing is that without this part here, or actually without the part here, you can get a bigger butterfly. But this, like the clipper, kind of hinders that butterfly joint, so that's a little annoying. But you can get your complete Ferris wheel, not a problem. The arm will extend all the way here. I mean, this joint though doesn't last for long. Eventually it clicks down, But the way that they separated it, the plane, you can get a rotation underneath here. You get a beautiful 90-degree bend. You have a movement here. The hand will move like this. It fully rotates. The fingers don't move. That's slightly annoying, but I guess, we actually got all this, so it's not a bad compromise, but it's very stable. toyhax did add black here to create the illusion of a bigger hole when he's holding the gun, so, not bad idea. You have, well, you could have a complete merry-go-round if you unclip all this and lift it. I'm not going to do that now, but it's a possibility. You have a skirt that allows you to get a very wonderful kick here, and then you have your knee bend, you have your kick back, not a problem. You have a rotation. If you move the calf in out of the way, you can get a rotation here. The knee bend I've shown. Oh, there's a double bend you have here. But if you want to pose him, you have, come on, it worked earlier. If I remove this, yeah, okay, so, right. So if you remove the plane, you have this easy other elbow bend, and not elbow, knee bend, sorry. And then, well, might as well finish it. You have that ankle rocker. You don't have a toe tilt, but you can unpeg it if need be. And this is hard to review because I'm kind of stretched out. That's one thing I might change. I might change the way I put my, place my camera, and I might, go in the background myself. So, all right, on camera, it's always hard to reattach things, so we'll forget that for now. So that's your articulation for this guy. And that's the mechanism I was referring to. Everybody's seen it by now, but you push here and it closes the door. So it's not a bad thing, but I just thought that he would go, the planes would go further in. Let me fix that leg. Okay, I just saw the reason why. When they're plugged in, this piece here sits on the, the neck joint. So that's why you don't have the double band at the knee. So yeah, overall, quite pleased with this figure. As a kid, I always thought it would be cool if combiners in robot mode would transform into something. I no longer think that, because I don't think I could be able to. I would be able to handle a transformation of this magnitude. Love the face sculpt. Nothing, from toyhax. Nothing to give it a shinier mouthpiece. But you do have option to give him blue eyes, or I think there's gold and something else. Or baby blue, yeah. And I don't think it fit. Like, yes, autobots now all have blue eyes, but the nostalgia is with the red eyes for this guy. So yeah, really happy to have this guy. I'm gonna make a change to my shelving, because now I don't have much of a choice, because I'm running out of space for the everything. But I think I'm making a War Dawn shelf, or maybe a Kita Vector Sigma shelf with the different Alpha Trion and all that stuff. So it's gonna be fun to think about and reorganize the shelf. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you did, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Also, leave a comment. I love reading those. Keep coming back. I have more on the way. And remember, nothing in life gives you the right to be an asshole. Take care.